Hello, viewers, and welcome to today's episode of Disappointed Dragon. It's been a little while since I've done a blind bag opening on the channel. I think the last one was the hockey one, which I actually had stored on my computer for... Well, we won't talk about how long I had it stored on my computer before I did it. That's not important. That's not important. And don't give it away, future me editing this. Don't do it. Nope, stop. Yeah, he wouldn't rat me out, I'm sure of it. Anyways... so we're going to go back to the whole reason I started this channel to justify opening blind bags. I went down to a local collector's store the other day. I go there every now and again. It's quite a distance. We just happen to be in the area, so I thought I'd stop in. And whenever I go there, I look for blind bags because I have a lot of weird stuff. And I found some things that I think are really nice. I found two blind bags. One ridiculously expensive, one decently priced. The ridiculously expensive one is going to be the main focus of the video, but we'll start with the cheap one as kind of a little palette cleanser for the next one. And that is this here Fallout blind bag. The reflection off the plastic is awful. Alright, so it's a Fallout vinyl figure. It's made by Funko, as all blind bags are. Looks like there's a couple of different flavors. They're all Vault people, it looks like. Mostly Vault Boy, and then just a couple of random Vault Dwellers. I don't know who... Oh, that's the Nuka-Cola girl. That's the Nuka-Cola spokesman. That's one of those guard robots, and that's just a guy in some power armor. Oof. That man looks like he's reading something he shouldn't be, and he's enjoying it far too much. Implications aside, let's see what we can get. So I don't normally like Funko stuff, but I like their little blind bag boxes like this. I actually really like the League ones. They're not as deformed as the regular Funkos, and they're actually pretty cool. I would love to get this robot one. Otherwise, one of these super weird ones that look kind of like the traits you could get in the game would be cool. I don't really want that one. I kind of hate how he has all of those different skills around him. It's kind of awful, and I don't know. I really don't like that one. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I definitely don't look that good in a swimsuit. Not that anyone wanted to picture that. Those of you who know what I look like, I'm sorry for that picture. Yeah, so we'll just go into this one, and then we'll go to the main part of this video, which is the expensive blind bag. This was on sale, actually. I believe it was half price at $3.95. I believe was how much I paid for it, which for one of these is actually pretty good, because they're usually, if it follows the trend of the other Funko little minifigures like this, they're quite good quality. They're well put together. So for $4, that's great. Regular price of $10, a little bit steep, but for what I got, not bad. And these always come in their own little plastic bin bag. We'll feel her up and see if we can figure out which one it is. It's definitely one of the Vault Boys, because he's got a pedestal. So let's see which one it is. Oh, it's already opened. Convenient. And it's the one where he's reading the book and looking horribly pleased with himself. And the book is, of course, blank, so we have no idea what he's so excited about. Maybe he has a wonderful imagination. Or a horrible imagination, either way. I quite like this one, actually. Of all of the little Vault Boy ones, I think this one looks really nice. Like, it'll sit great on a desk. Just looks there. Sitting there. It's well detailed. The paint's not bad. There's a few ugly molding lines on it, but I mean, that's okay. It's for what it is. It looks great. Yeah, for $4, very happy with that. It's a cool thing. The other thing is along the same lines. It is a little statue, but it is for something that is very near and dear to my heart. It is Sunday Morning Comics collectible figurine. Each sold separately, some assembly required. So I guess I have to put something together for this. For those of you who know me, and I guess for those of you who don't, I love Sunday Morning Comics. I have a large collection of what's called Fawcett Media. And actually I've got a bunch of them handy, which are little comics like this, which contained a lot of Sunday Morning Comics. So there's like Hagar the Horrible, as you can see, which is on here. We've got Beetle Bailey, the same idea. So they're kind of like the good old Archie comic size, but full of Sunday Morning Comics. And then we've got Dennis the Menace. And you can see a lot of them were published by Fawcett Gold Medal Publishing. And I have a whole shelf full of these, all the different ones. I've got Beetle Bailey. I've got For Better or For Worse. I've got Garfield. The King is a Fink. The Wizard of Id. Just anything you can think of, I've probably got that. Except for Family Circus, 'cause I never really liked Family Circus. I don't have any Family Circus. I've got Blondie, all that stuff. And this blind bag contains a large number of those characters. So you can see on the side here, we've got old Beetle Bailey himself, Dennis the Menace, Hagar, Sarge. I feel like he has a name. I don't remember what it is, so let's call him Sarge. And on this side, we don't have that. What does it say? Yep. Boss Fight Studios, Andrew Franks. Okay, it's just a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. And there is a Boss Fight Studio app with a QR code that we will not check because I don't care. And on the back, we've got the flavors. So we've got Dennis the Menace and Curtis from that comic. I don't know who Curtis is. I'm guessing Curtis is from Dennis the Menace. I don't actually know. We've got Beetle Bailey and Sarge. We've got Hagar the Horrible and Lucky. And then we've got Grimmy and Billy. I think I might have one comic that he's in. I can't remember what comic he's from. I think I have one, and that's from Family Circus. Honestly, because there's a couple of comics in here I don't read much, I'm not actually a huge fan of Dennis the Menace, although I have some. I think the one I'd like the most is Sarge. I quite enjoy the yell on his face as he's booting Beetle out. But I would also accept Beetle. The Lucky Eddie is terrifying. He's like staring into nothingness. And hopefully it's not staring back. And Hagar is not looking so hot. Now this blind bag was 15 Canadian dollars. That is a lot for something this small. And it's not looking super detailed on these pictures here. So I'm a little bit concerned, but we'll open it up and we'll see. The happy feelings that this exists will hopefully replace some of the sadness of spending quite so much on it. I should cut the sellotape, but I just tore it open. And we got Dennis the Menace, and actually, that is nicer than it looks on the box. Let's pull her out, take a look. Still not $15 worth, I'll tell you that much. But let's get him on his stand. Come on. Oh, that's hard to get him on the stand. I'm having a rough time getting him to stay on the stand. Sorry, folks, bear with me. As always, with these things, you need the strength of a Herculean legend to get them onto their stands, but looking at that, it's not too bad. It's actually pretty well put together. I mean, the paint on his one eyebrow there is not great. You can see that it's definitely not covering the whole thing. But it is different pieces of plastic molded together. His slingshot is separate from his hand. His feet are separate from his pants. His arms are separate from his shirt. Yeah, no, it's not a bad little blind bag figure. Like as far as statues go, it's decent. I think of the two of them, the Fallout Boy is definitely better in pretty much every way. It's heftier, it's bigger, it looks nicer actually. I like it better. And this is still nice, but I think at the same price point I'd be happy with either. I like this at about $5, and I would like this at about $5. $15, way too much to pay for that. Just even with the nostalgia, I can't conscience spending $15 on that, and I won't do it again, that's for sure. Definitely will not be buying a second one. I was pretty pleased to find it, though, because, you know, it's cool when my interests kind of come together in a meeting like that. I love those comics. Every time I see them at a thrift store or anywhere, I pick them up. And it's something that I'll probably continue to do. I've run out of shelf space for them long since, but I'll continue to add to it as I go. But the winner today is definitely old Fallout Boy here himself. But until next time, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, and be kind to each other. Until next time, bye-bye.